Hey guys, my name's Pascal and today we are seeding. So behind me here I got our seed wagon with all our seed on it, and today we're seeding green feed. So how we do our green feed is we do it with oats. So we do oats, orchard grass, alfalfa, and timothy mix. So I'll show you guys later on how that all works. But right now I just have to park the wagon in the field for my dad, so when he's empty he can refill. And then after that I'm gonna take you guys and we're gonna go do some chores at home, and then we'll come back and I'll show you some seeding. So first order of business is to come to the big calf barn here, and then I grabbed 5 pails out, and that's full with heifer grower, and now we're gonna go feed the little heifers. And now they're all eating. So I just saw, you guys see those 2 feeders there, that they're out of hay. So next thing we're gonna do is feed them 2 bales of hay.
Yeah, baby. Out here ain't nothing but woods and water. Drop a deer from a stand, catch a fish with a barber, drink a beer out the can, liquor out the bottle. How the good Lord intended it, yes He did. I love my country, I love my country. 6 strings and fiddles and ski from Kentucky. We keep it funky, we like how it sounds. Monday to Sunday, yeah, I love my country. Up loud and proud, rolling into town, hanging out the window like a blue tick hound. Ain't sorry, ain't nothing to be sorry about. I love my country, and I love my country up loud. Barbecue, steak fries, styrofoam, plate date night, George Strait singing great swine. We turning up, sitting lakeside, that pedal still, she straight sliding over here to me. She do that Alabama shake like you ain't ever seen. I love my country, I love my country. 6 strings and fiddles and ski from Kentucky. We keep it funky, we like how it sounds. Monday to Sunday, yeah, I love my country. Up loud and proud, rolling into town, hanging out the window like a blue tick hound. Ain't sorry, ain't nothing to be sorry about. I love my country, and I love my country up loud. I love my country up loud. Talking way up loud. I pop and rock and rap, I like Skinner, and going out downtown when I'm with her, like driving.
Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a load of straw, like square bales back here, and we're gonna bring a load to the barn.
Seen the skyline of New York City, fireflies in Tennessee. Sipped a little shine from a paper sack that'll knock the horns off a Cadillac. I must have sat on a dozen islands, watched the sun sink into the sea. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and hat, but my favorite place to be is here and now. Nowhere else in this world tonight. You and me, ain't it good to be alive?
I'm at the barn right now and I brought my load of straw. So there's 20 bales in that bucket right now, and I'm putting them in here. So this is where we store our square bales that we use in the barn for bedding. And so how our bedding works is we chop up these little square bales. So we have a square bale chopper, and that's how we do our bedding. we'll be doing that soon in a couple of days. They're almost out, so that's why I brought a load in. And now I'm gonna unload them. So my last thing to do is we're gonna go check cows. And so we check cows after each milking. So morning and night and at lunchtime, before lunch. So what I'm looking for when I'm checking cows, now don't laugh when I say this next part, I think we're all mature here, but basically I look at all their vaginas, and then if they're bleeding, that means they were in heat 3 days ago, so then I know that. Or if they were recently bred, they'll also bleed. So before we do anything, we always go to our cow data board in the office over there, and we go check it out to see if everything lines up. And then what we also check for is if they're sliming. So if they slime at their vagina and it's like a clear elasticy slime, that means they're probably in heat. So then we go check on the board, and if she is and we can breed her, then we give her to the bull to breed. So yeah. And then also I do the bedding, kind of prep it a little if it's dirty, but just quick. So let's go check cows. Hey, she wanted to say hi to you guys. She's a friendly one. This is number 4. She won't show you. But on to checking cows. So what I do when they're lying down, you can see it pretty easy, and I just look to see if there's any blood or slime. And so far I'm not seeing nothing. And then also like the bedding here, if it's a little not nice, then I just kind of make it pretty again. It's really hard doing this one-handed. But yeah, see, so there's poop there. So what I'll do is push it down and make sure get it nice and good, and then grab some bedding. And like I said, there's not much left because we got to do it in the next days, and then cover it up and prep it. And you guys see what I do. I'm not going to show you the whole barn, but if I do see something interesting, I'll for sure start filming again. And yeah, so this cow right here, number 54, she's got a little slime on her, and I'm not gonna go close up, but it's right there, and it's pretty elasticy and clear, so I'm gonna check her out on the board too. So you guys see she's bleeding, and this is cow number 107. I checked before, you can't really see it, but I'm not gonna show you now. And after I'm done checking cows, I'm gonna check her out on our cow data board, and yeah. So we're here in the office looking at the cow data board. The first cow I gotta check out is 107. And you guys remember I saw her bleeding, so she's right there. And so all these cows here, what it means is that, so here they calve, and then here they're 1 month open. So open, I mean like after they're calving, they've been a month after calving, 2 months after calving, and 3 months after calving. And after 3 months, we can breed them. 3 months is the earliest we breed, but usually we don't breed much at 3 months. Usually go for 4 or 5 months. But anyways, so once these cows, like these orange ones, start coming here, then we'll take them down and we'll put them here. And then, so what I do is I grab 107 and we flip her so she's white, because I saw her bleed and now I'm gonna put her in the system. And then I take 107 and I go to this where the 3-month mark is and where the cow is, the question mark, and the bull. And then I go to this line and look at today's date, which is right here, and then I go 1, 2, 3 days back, and I put her there. And now every day we turn this wheel, right? And then soon she's gonna be up here by the bull, and then we know we can breed her. So that's how that works. So the next cow, I said the one that slimed was 54 right there. And so she's open for 4 months now already. So we could breed her. So that's how we check cows. Hopefully you guys learned something. I mean, I'm still always learning. I'm pretty new to all this, especially more in the barn. Before I was more in the field all the time. But yeah, I like it. But next thing I'm gonna do is gonna go in for lunch, and then when my dad calls me, I'm gonna go fill up the seed drill for him. So I'll take you guys with and I'll show you all about that. So I'm just here at the field right now and we're ready to fill the seed drill. So this is our seeding setup. We got the JX 1075C pulling it. And it's a International Harvester seed drill. I'm not sure on the model number. And so what we do have here is in this big bag, and there's 2 big bags there. We have oats, or oat seed. And then in this bin here, we have our mix of alfalfa and Timothy. And then also over here, we have the orchard grass. And now I'll show you guys how we fill the seed drill. So right now we're filling the oats in the orchard grass compartment. So what I do is grab a big pail and I grab a scoopful of oats. And 1 pail goes for 2 compartments. Now what I do is I grab half a pail of orchard grass, which is in here, and then I pour it over all the oats. And now we mix. So now I'm just mixing the oats with the orchard grass to make sure it's nice and mixed up. So now we keep doing that until these compartments are full. So it's a little work, but hopefully that shows you guys how we do it. And now I'll show you when it's full. So now the seed drill's filled to the top. And now we're ready to roll again. And in the front here is where we filled the alfalfa and the timothy. So that's this stuff here. And it just comes out when this turns, it turns a dial and the seed sits in these grooves here and then it falls down. So it just lays on top. And then the oats goes through the diskers, so through these tubes here and then into the diskers. And this whole seed drill is driven off the wheels, and that's what drives everything to make the seed go out. And now I'm gonna harrow. So I got our harrow here. It's 70 feet wide, and now I'm gonna harrow this tonight yet, and then tomorrow we're gonna roll it. I just finished harrowing now. It is almost 10 o'clock p.m. I started around 7:30, I think, 8 o'clock, around there. So yeah, now I'm just on my way home. The farm's right there. Hey guys, a little update for you. It's the next day here and I'm gonna go roll today. But today's been a super busy day. This morning we had our hoof trimmer here. You see, I got a new hat. Dr. Bovine, that's our hoof trimmer. Now we're gonna go roll the field. So I'm gonna hop in this tractor, head to the field, hook up to the rollers, and then we'll show you guys some. But I'm not going to be showing much of the rolling, just kind of out of the cab views, because today's a super busy day and I got to get done fast, so I don't have time to do much with the camera. But let's go. So right now we're rolling. And you guys can see pretty well where I rolled already and where I didn't. Right now I'm on my second outside pass. I go around twice with this thing, so I make sure I have enough for turning. And this is the roller. We're cruising at about 8 miles per hour right now. Yeah. So what the roller's doing, it's packing the dirt, and it's also pushing any stones or anything down into the ground so it doesn't come into our cutter bar when we're cutting. This roller is 50 feet wide, I believe. So hopefully this video kind of gives you guys an idea of how seeding works by us, and I just wanted to show every step. My plan was to originally put the harrowing and the rolling in a separate video, but we're on a time crunch here and there's no time to make good videos of that. So hopefully next year I'll get some better footage of that. But hope you guys liked it and see you next time.